My name is Kimberly. I joined Temasek about 4 years ago. I work for the investment group and I help to make investments in transportation and logistics companies. I do think that volunteering is very important. So I've always felt that it's important to give back. I volunteered on and off, where my role was to drive two disabled sailors from their homes to Changi Sailing Club. I was really engaged when I was driving them. I would chat with them. It was awesome. But then once we got there and we actually had to rig the boats, I would just sort of stand around and not know what to do with myself. So I think that very often a lot of volunteering experiences end up like that, where people just sort of stand around and don't know what to do with themselves because the fit in terms of the activity that they're volunteering at doesn't really work with them, right? I actually met a friend, Ching. He said that him and his friend, Kun, had been thinking about doing something for the volunteering scene in Singapore. And I happened to mention also that actually a lot of corporates like Temasek are very committed to CSR. And therefore we thought of coming up with an app that helps not-for-profit organizations crowdsource for volunteers. It also helps volunteers find volunteering opportunities that best match their passions as well as their skill sets.
In Temasek, we encourage our staff to chase their passions where community service is concerned. So it's both bottom-up and from their hearts.
I'm Ching Loon and I'm from IT and Operations. I started in Temasek about 10 years ago and also deeply involved in the T-Touch Staff Initiative. We literally have people across all ranks and all functions joining us. So what this brings to us is a collective pool of people with passion in what they want to do. And there's a great call to action. Whenever we have something that needs to be done, everybody will be pitching in what they are good at. But when we plan for Community Day, it's a massive event involving sometimes close to 700-800 people. You can imagine the huge amount of logistics and coordination required for the whole event. The support from the organization is very important as well. We actually are able to see the passion that our staff has.
What is distinctive about T-Touch is that it's not about particular programs. It's about looking inward at our staff and empowering and enabling them to pursue any particular causes that they find to be meaningful.
I see T-Touch moving towards whereby everybody in Temasek will have their own passion on community service and go out and find their own causes to support. What keeps me going is the smiles that you see from the beneficiaries when you know that you have touched someone's life.